Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, DXN Philippines and DXN World. Welcome to our very special training session with our very special guest. Our guest, later on, I will have a short intro for him. But before that, I would like to welcome each and everyone watching us live. So we have here our service center directors, our Crown Diamonds and Crown Ambassador leaders, and the rest of our Diamond members are also watching with us. So let me read some of the beautiful comments from our members watching us today. Good morning, DXN, watching from Quezon City. And we also have here from Mr. Roy Gamboa. Good morning. Hello, sir. Good morning. And from Dang Oropesa. Good morning, DXN, watching from Turkey. Wow. And we also have here from the Philippines. Good morning, DXN World. Greetings from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. That's from Miss Jovelyn. From Miss Arman, Mr. Arman, good DXN family watching from Zamboanga City. From Miss Rose, good morning DXN. Miss Rose watching from Malaysia. Okay, marami pong nanonood sa atin from other parts of the world. And this one is I am Safia SA from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Last three. From Miss Susan, good morning DXN family watching from Laguna. Some more. Good morning, DXN. From Mr. Tioshike. Hello, sir. Good morning, DXN Philippines. Watching here from Legazpi City. Okay, so that's all from our members tuning us live today. And I know that it is very rainy season for almost 2 weeks in the Philippines, but you still manage to watch us live, and I hope everyone have their good internet connection so you can listen well to our guest speaker. And this special session is a good session because this icing on the cake, our topic is about icing on the cake. It's one of the best program of the DXN company in the whole world that made great bonuses to our members. So alam ko, excited na po kayong mapakinggan yan. I know that most of us here are all looking forward how big we could earn from the icing on the cake. Of course, we all know that this program has been existing for so long already, but some can still learn from this. It's not yet too late. We can still maximize the benefit of the icing on the cake. So you get ready with your pen and paper to list down some of the good points on the IOC. And we will entertain questions, 2 or 3 questions after the presentation. So you can send us your question privately or you can comment on the comment box below. So let me introduce to you now our guest speaker. Our guest speaker is again very close to our heart because he's been with us for almost 5 years. He's been in the Philippines as a country manager from year 2005 to 2009. And then after that, he went to Mexico, to Latin America, and made Latin America big in terms of the DXN sales. And the rest is history. So right now he is in US, United States of America. He's in California, and we have different time zone, and he really spent time with us today to give us a very good training and a very good presentation regarding the icing on the cake. So get ready. Let us give our guest speaker with our virtual clap. Share this session with our virtual heart. Our guest speaker, allow me to welcome with the rest of the people watching us live today, our regional president from from Latin region and American region, Mr. Prajith Pavithran.
Thank
Hello,
you. Thank you.
sir.
Hello, Juliet. How are you?
I'm good, sir. How about you?
Good, good, good. Thank you. And a very good morning to our DXN Philippines and, of course, the rest of the world. It's an honor. It's a huge pleasure. As a, as a, as Juliet was saying earlier, that as, as I'm close to your heart, in the same way you all are close to my heart too. You know,
Yes.
because there's a lot of great memories, great times. Back in the Philippines in those days, which I'll never forget. So when Mr. Theoshiki invited me to take a session for the Philippines, I was more than ready. So thank you very much, and thank you for having me today, Juliet.
Thank you, sir. We miss you in the Philippines.
Likewise.
So, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Juliet. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was invited to 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 share with you a very beautiful topic today: icing on the cake. Now, as Juliet was saying that back in 2009 I moved to Mexico, then Latin America started to expand, and then United States. Now, over the years, so many things has happened in these countries, which has contributed to the sales, which has contributed to the recruitments happening, which has contributed to the overall growth in this region. One major factor to this growth was IOC, which was introduced in 2014, which multiplied the business and brought the whole region of America to a whole new level. So today I'm going to share with you the topic IOC, icing on the cake. Now, can uh, can you share my presentation, by the way? All right, there you go. All right. So if you can see the presentation now, icing on the cake is a beautiful business opportunity that was introduced throughout the world. In some countries, members accepted it, understood it, and started to make the best use of it in order to grow their business, in order to multiply their incomes, and reach success the faster possible in this business. Now, when you talk about icing on the cake, we say like it's a beautiful opportunity. Now, I'm sure everybody watching this session today, you all have a dream to succeed in your life. Some of you would like to buy a beautiful home for your family. You're not happy with your lifestyle. Somebody want to travel around the world with your family, show different places. Of course, now is the time of COVID, but soon after the COVID settles down, they would like to see the world. Some people have seen the kids growing and doing good in studies, but in order to make sure that they achieve freedom in life, they want to put them in good universities internationally, and for which they are trying and they're struggling hard to make that sufficient in income to support their higher education. Now, everybody has their own priorities in life. Everybody has their own goals. Now, how do you achieve that goal? Many of you have been trying to do the regular job from 9 to 5, and you have been getting the same results all the time. So the time has come that we have to try out something different. Now, experts do say like in order to achieve the big income, uh, the big money in your life, you need to step into doing a business. So what kind of business should we be doing? Some people do say like, well, to earn that big money, to big returns in any business, you need to make proper investment. So what are those investments? What is that investment they're talking about? Where should you put that money in? Now that's a big question, and many people do not know what to do. Now let's talk about it. Let's talk about the common people. The common people do not have that big money. Let's talk about a very decent income. Let's say if you have a a very decent income of 8,000 pesos in hand, and you want to start a business, you want to make an investment with this money. What do you do? Where do you put this money? What business can you think about? Now, I've been asking these questions to so many people around the world, and all that they can think about is, well, what business can you think about? Let's do some street vending. Let's sell something that is fast moving on the street. Some maybe in Mexico, I was asking, and Mexico is very popular for street food like tacos and tortillas and things like that. So they say like, well, I can set up a stall and I can start selling tortillas and tacos with this money. I was asking the same question in Colombia, and Colombia is very popular for empanadas. So all that they can think about is that set up a stall and start selling empanadas. Now imagine you start selling empanadas or whatever that you do in Philippines. You start doing it from morning till evening. I mean, you wake up in the morning at around 4 a.m. and then start cooking and making your stuff ready for the day. And then you start working, let's say around 6 a.m. onwards, and you finish up, you wind up your business by around say 5 or 6 p.m. And then you get back home and then you have to get ready for the next day. You do this day after day for the whole month with this money. How much will you earn? How much will you earn? How much do you think can you earn by the end of the month? Practically nothing. Now, with whatever that you earn, can you achieve your dreams? Can you achieve your desires, your goals, like the one that we talked about? You want to send your kid to higher education internationally. You want to bring your family to a beautiful vacation, um, maybe to Europe. You know, uh, you want to build a big, beautiful house for your wife, for your family. You want to buy a car. Now, with whatever that you earn from doing this with 8,000 pesos in hand, can you achieve that goal? Can you achieve the dream? And the answer everybody knows, it's no. You can't achieve your dream. You'll continue doing the same thing again and again, again and again. You cannot achieve a dream. So, what business can you think about in which you can achieve your goals, your dreams, your desires? And the answer is icing on the cake. You can start doing DXN business by purchasing your unit of icing on the cake. Now, what is icing on the cake? In simple words, we describe icing on the cake as sign up for the fast bonus to infinity and get entitled to receive all the benefits. All the benefits. It's simple, it's easy, it's IOC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a beautiful business opportunity, one of the beautiful directions launched by DXN back in 2014 in the region of America. And of course, even before that was launched in Philippines. In this opportunity, you will automatically become an IOC member if you participate in this opportunity. You will automatically become a DXN member. When I say you automatically become a DXN member, that means like in DXN, you already have a marketing plan. We call it as a simplified and improved marketing plan, and which is beautiful, which has run so successful, and we have so many successful leaders throughout the world. Today we have more than 10 million registered members, and all of them has participated in this beautiful opportunity. So there is an existing marketing plan, but at the same time now you have a new additional plan called IOC, which we call it as uni-level plan. So when you join IOC, you become a member of IOC. At the same time, you become a member of the SIMP as well. So that's the benefit. So you become a IOC member, you automatically become a DXN member, and you receive a lifetime membership code. And you are entitled to receive DXN distributor discount on all purchases of the products, of course, because a normal customer cannot get the products at a discounted price, a distributor price. Only a distributor can get it. So you will get at a distributor price, which is discounted. And of course, by participating in this opportunity with 8,000 pesos, it's just not an investment where you don't get anything back. You can redeem DXN products of your choice. So this is the opportunity. Now, when I talk about redeem the products, that means you can choose your product. That means whatever choice that you have, like whatever products that is available in your country, you can choose the products, uh, whatever you like the best. Recently, DXN has introduced, made it easier for the new members, like somebody who is joining DXN IOC for the first time. We have made a very interesting package for them. So they don't have to really spend time in selecting the price and calculation and everything. We have made something very simple for them. There are few choices for them to make. We'll talk about that at the end. But you can select the products. You have a wide varieties of products actually. So when you choose the products, you get the products in return for the 8,000 pesos that you give, and you become an IOC member. Now, what is in store for you? Why would anybody participate in this program? Pretty simple. When you join as an IOC member and you pay 8,000 pesos and you get the products back, now you become an IOC member. When you introduce the concept to your friends, to your families, to your associates, to anybody, and they participate in this program under you, in the first generation, you receive a commission of 15% on the bonus volume. We call it as ISV, which is 50% of the package price, which is 4,000. So you receive 50% commission straight away from the first generation. Anybody joins directly under you. If anybody joins in the second generation, that means below the first generation, with this package, you receive 10% commission from them. Anybody joining this package, yeah, this concept, this plan, IOC in the third generation to the 11th generation, you receive 5% commission from them. So it's very simple. 15% from the first, that is the first level, 10% from the second, and 5% from the third to 11th. Now, this concept, we call it as very easy and very simple. When you talk about IOC, you don't have to talk about a lot. You just have to show the chart. This is the chart: 15%, 10%, and 5%. And this concept has transformed people, has transformed regions around the world. Today, Latin America is considered as one of the most successful regions in the world. 2014, we launched IOC, and from then on, we see Latin Americans, even United States, climbing up in sales. Number one is Peru. Number two is Mexico. Number three is Bolivia. USA, Colombia, Panama is among the top 10. It's all because of the introduction of IOC. People are able to see a fast bonus, a fast growth, and they are able to achieve the dreams faster in life. So how come? How come with this concept they are able to achieve success? So what is it that we are talking in the market? What is it that we are sharing to our distributors in the Latin region? What is it that the leaders are doing with this concept of IOC? Let me share with you a story. And I believe you all love to hear stories, right? I remember it was back in 2014, 2014 in the United States when I was presenting this IOC. There was this person who was sitting uh, somewhere in the back, and he was very curious to know what this plan is all about. So I showed the compensation plan, the chart that you can see right now. I showed him, and I was explaining the bonus structure. This is how you get the bonus: 15%, then 10%, then 5% from the third to 11th. And I could see he's raising his hand. He wanted to ask me a question. So I entertained. I asked. I told him, "Okay, gentlemen, you have something to ask me. What is that?" So he said, like, "Well, this plan looks very simple. It's very understandable. Uh, it's pretty straightforward. Like 15%, 10%, 5%. That's very straight. It's easy to easily you can explain it to the people. But I have a question. In this compensation chart, you're showing the bonus coming from 11th generation. Now, if I start my network and I do it aggressively every day, people will follow me because I'm a good leader, and they will follow me and they will try to also duplicate the network. And very soon, in a matter of time, the network will go beyond 11th generation. It'll go to 12, it'll go to 15, 20, 25, 30, 50, 100. So I can see the income from the first to the 11th. What about beyond 11th? That was a very interesting question. I told him this plan, as you said, it's very simple, it's pretty straightforward, and it's very transparent too. So when you join this program and you make people join under you, from the first you get 15%, from the second level you get 10%, from the third to 11th you get 5%, but definitely the business will go down. That is why this plan gives you from the 12th to infinity, you get 1.5% as a profit sharing. That means it can go to infinity level from the 12th to any level. Whoever is joining under you, you will be receiving 1.5% as profit sharing. Of course, that profit sharing will be receiving as once in 6 months, but the accumulated bonus will be sent to you in once in 6 months. But you will be receiving it from the 12th to infinity. That means the company is not stopping anywhere. It's not stopping you until the 12th or the 15th or 20th. No, it is to infinity. So anybody who's joining this plan under you, from the first to infinity, you are guaranteed to receive a check. So when I said that, the person became more curious, and he asked me another question. He told me, uh, "Look, so far I'm finding this plan interesting, but let me tell you that I am a person who has been in the industry for more than 21 years. I've seen various plans. I've seen various structures. I've seen how companies come up with so many compensation plans. Let me ask you a very interesting question." He asked me, in most of the plans, in order for the member to obtain or qualify for the bonus, there is a need for a monthly purchase. So you have to purchase a certain quantity of products every month in order to qualify for the bonus. So if you don't qualify, if you don't purchase that products, then you don't qualify for the bonus. Do you have any such monthly maintenance in this plan? Again, that was a beautiful question, and that's a very important question too, because today no company is gonna give you anything for free. They will definitely want you to qualify for the bonus. So work hard and make your purchase and then get qualified. So he was asking me whether this plan also has any kind of monthly maintenance. So I gave him a very simple answer for that very important question. I told him no monthly maintenance, which means like you join with IOC, you bring in 4 people, 10 people and IOC, and they bring in 5, 10 people, and it goes on and on and on and on. It goes from month to month to month to month. And you practically has only bought one package of IOC. Ladies and gentlemen, you are guaranteed to receive bonus from every single units or packages that is purchased under you month after month. So which means to say in the first month I bought IOC and there are like 10 people who in my network purchase IOC, you receive checks from the 10 packages. Next month, 20 people purchase IOC, you receive checks from 20. The third month, 50 people purchase IOC, you receive checks from 50. You don't have to make any monthly qualification maintenance. And that's a very beautiful thing. In other words, a person who has purchased IOC and he forgot about it and he is doing something else. But every month there are activities happening in his network, because there are people who is doing it, interested members who are working on the IOC. He is receiving bonus month after month after month, because there is no monthly maintenance, and that's a very beautiful thing. So when I told this, and he was that time, at that moment he became more interested. So he started to come forward, say like, well, so far I find it more interesting now. Now I have a follow up question. Uh, as I said, I'm coming from this industry. I have like 21 years of experience. Now, my question to you is that I find all the plans, especially specifically plans like this, they do have certain requirements, a criteria. If you don't follow the criteria, well, your bonus is withheld by the company. And those criteria are like matching. You have to match your line. Like for example, like you start putting people under you, it has to be odd, or sorry, it has to be even. If it's odd, you don't get the bonus. So it has to be even, and the downlines also, it has to be even. So there has to be matching. So you have to match your lines. If you don't match it, you don't get the bonus. So do you have certain matching requirements in this plan? Again, I gave him a very simple answer to that. I told him, no, there is no matching in this plan. He asked me another question. He said, like, well, you see today, many companies are able to excel, and they come up so fast because they introduce something called binary system. Now, binary system may not be long lasting in many companies, but binary system has its own pros and cons. You have to balance those lines. Your company looks into the fact that a leader is able to balance his lines. So if he's not able to balance it properly, the company is able to withhold the bonus. So you have to balance your lines every month. So do you have such kind of a balancing requirements in this plan? I gave him a very simple answer once again. I told him no balancing in this plan. He asked me another question. He said, like, well, look, uh, you know, there are different levels to achieve in various plans in the industry. You have to qualify for that level. So, do you have any such qualification in this plan? To qualify as a leader, a qualify as a diamond, a qualify as something as a qualification. Uh, do you have to qualify in this plan? Again, I told him there is no monthly bonus, there is no matching, there is no balancing. At the same time, there is no qualification too in this plan. Not just that, with every single package that you purchase in this plan, you accumulate PV. PV, it's point value, and point value plays a lot of significance in the existing simplified and improved marketing plan. Our SIMP is PV based plan. So every PV that you purchase gets gets accumulated under you. So, and that is going to help you build a network not just in IOC but also in the existing marketing plan. Because in the existing marketing plan, if you bring in new people under you, and if those new people accumulate a certain PV from the beginning, whatever they have been purchasing, whatever the network has been purchasing, and they start accumulating all those purchases in terms of points, and they become a star agent, you will become a star ruby or a diamond. And that's pretty important. So the whole existing plan of the company is PV based plan. So PV carries a very huge significance in the growth and success in the existing marketing plan. Now that PV you will also receive in IOC with the IOC package. So with the purchase of IOC package units under you by anybody, you will also accumulate those points. So not just that you are getting a good income from your IOC plan, but at the same time, because those PV is coming in large numbers, because one package you will receive good number of PV, because one package is 8,000 pesos, you will receive a significant quantity of PV. Now that huge PV coming to you is also going to promote you and help you to build a solid network in the existing marketing plan, and you'll be entitled to receive a good income not just in the IOC but also in the existing marketing plan. And that's a beautiful thing. you can accumulate PV through the IOC. Not just that, with every IOC, you also receive travel seminar points. You see, annually, companies organizing a travel seminar. Company sets up a quota and invites people to produce and start working and work aggressively and achieve the quota TSI points. And once they qualify, they can travel for free to one beautiful destination organized by DXN. And DXN is well known for organizing beautiful travel seminars throughout the world annually. In Philippines, you have two travel seminars, locally and internationally. Now, that travel seminar comes from TSI points from the production. Now, that TSI points you will also get through IOC. That means every package that is purchased and promoted and sold in your group, you will also receive those travel seminar points, and you will have an opportunity to participate in the same free travel organized by DXN. Now, when I said all these things, the person who asked me all these questions, he was stunned. He didn't have anything to say anymore. He had no further questions, and he told me one thing, that I have been in this industry for such a long time, and I've studied so many plans. I have never seen a plan so interesting like this IOC. This IOC is going to beat up all the other plans in the market. It's going to shame all the other plans, because this is very clear, it's very transparent, it's very straightforward, it's not holding back anything, and it is very fair and just for everybody. If anybody is going to participate this, do it honestly and do it sincerely. You are going to achieve success, and you're going to earn a fast income, and you're going to reach up to a whole new level through this plan. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a fact, because today you see there are so many networkers, there are so many distributors from so many networking companies in this industry. They are jumping to DXN because of IOC. They are so much fascinated because of this plan, and they start to build network through the IOC. They enter through the IOC, and they start building network through IOC, and also they go to the cake that is the actual SIMP, and they start to earn a good income through the SIMP also, and they climb up the ladders faster. We have one beautiful example, Crown Ambassador Alma Saragossa. Her group, we all came to DXN because of IOC, and they started to work through what IOC, and now she is a Crown Ambassador. She's one of the fastest Crown Ambassador, in fact, the fastest in the region of America, and one of the fastest in the world. So this person who was very curious to know, he told me, this is the most interesting plan he has ever seen. And I told him, wait a minute, my friend, I haven't spoken the most interesting part yet. So, ladies and gentlemen, people who are watching me now, would you like to know the most interesting part of this plan? Of course. So, let me explain you the most interesting part. Let me share you another story. Okay, to understand what is the most interesting part of this plan. The story is about John. John is a DXN member, and he got affiliated in DXN a few years ago, and he joined DXN because of IOC. This is John. John attended one of the training of IOC, and he was so fascinated. He got so interested. He realized the potential of IOC. He knew that he's going to earn a substantial income. He's going to earn a very exponential income, and he was too eager to start. But then he wanted to start very quick, so he brought along 4 friends along with him, who will also join IOC with John: Jane, Jake, Christy, and Logan. So John came along with 4 friends, and all 4 were also equally fascinated. And John was ready to start and also affiliate all these 4 under him. Now the question before John is where to place these 4 people under him. So the common answer would be directly. Okay, place them directly under you. That's how networking is all about, right? So you join IOC and you place directly under them. But the interesting part here is that John did not place Jane, Jay, Christy, Logan directly under him. He put all the 4, all the 4 friends not directly under the first generation. He didn't put them in the second generation. Rather, he put them in the third generation. He put four friends in the third generation in the IOC plan. So, whom did actually John put in the first generation and the second generation? So, did he bring somebody else to fill up this spot? The answer is no. John placed himself in the first generation. He placed himself in the second generation. And how did he do that? He did that by buying two more packages of IOC. First is John, that is the first package, 8,000 pesos. He bought the second one, John 2. The third one is John 3. So, buying three packages, he was able to put directly under him and occupy the first level, the first generation place, the second generation place, and below the second, that is below the second generation, he was able to place all the four friends in the third generation. And the question is, why would John do that? He could have simply bought one and placed all the four directly under him. But why did he do this? He did this for a very simple reason, to maximize his bonus. Maximize his bonus not once, not twice, but three times. And not once, not twice, forever. How? Well, imagine if John would have placed Jane, Jake, Christy, and Logan directly under him. You remember the plan, right? You remember the compensation chart. You'll be receiving only 15% from the first level. So John could have received only 15%. But John bought the second package, he bought the third package and placed it directly, and then put Jane, Jay, Christy, Logan in the third generation. By doing so, John is going to make three checks. John 3 is the direct upline of these four, John 3. So John 3 will receive 15%, John 2 will receive 10% as per the plan, and John will receive 5%. So John will receive 15 plus 10 plus 5 from Jake, from Jane, 30% from Jake, 30% from Christy, and 30% from Logan. So instead of one income from one person, John is receiving three incomes. And remember, this is just the beginning. After this, Jane is going to build her network, Jake is going to build his network, Christy is going to build a network, Logan is going to build his network. And from anybody who is buying this package from then on, from the third generation and onwards, John will continuously receive not one, not two, but three checks from all the packages. And remember, there is no monthly purchase, there is no qualification, there is no matching, there is no balancing. Purchase one time and you are entitled to receive forever. From forever, that means it goes even below the 12th generation. It forever. So people are not just joining IOC with one package, they are joining IOC with more than one package. Now you can put directly under you as 1, 2, 3, all in one line, or you can also put the first and the second package directly under the first generation and start the new people from the second generation onwards. You will still receive 25% from the second generation new people, and below, onwards, you'll be receiving three checks from anybody who is joining. Now this is a very interesting formula. Now people normally ask, instead of one, should we buy more? The answer is, you should be buying more packages, because it's one time lifetime purchase. When you buy more number of packages, you are entitled to receive maximize. You entitled to receive more checks, and you are entitled to maximize your bonus, not just for once, but throughout lifetime, forever. Now, this is how you can see your bonus growing exponentially, substantially over a period of time. I'll show you. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us understand the potential earnings here. Now, you start the package, the business, with 8,000 pesos. You earn one IOC package, only one IOC package. You're not buying the second, no third, nothing. You're just buying one IOC package But you did something else. You introduced this plan to two more people, just two more people, and also taught them to do the same thing. That means buy one package and bring in two people. Buy one package to bring in two people. Only once, just to show you the potential earnings, just to show you. If you teach them to do the same thing, buy one package, only one package, and bring in two people and let that be duplicated. It's not difficult. You just have to buy one package and buy two-person. You don't have to do it every month. You just bring in two people in your life. This is just to show you the potential earnings. And if you do that, and the business and the chart multiplies from every level, you will receive a total of 820,000 pesos just from the first to the 11th generation IOC earnings. We're not talking about the 12th to infinity. This is just from the first to 11th. Many people say 800,000. It may not be a big income. I want to see a beautiful large income in here. So what is the formula? So we say like, okay, just try to change the numbers a little bit. Instead of two, make it three. So you join with one package and you bring in three people and make them buy IOC, and they also will do the same thing, and it gets multiplied three by three from the first to the 11th. In total, you will be making a check of 53,146,800 pesos from the first to 11th generation only. How many packages did you buy? You bought only one package. How many people did you join? Only three. But you taught them to do the same. 53,146,800 pesos. I'm not talking about the income that you'll receive from the SIMP, because of course, when you are developing a network like this, you are also developing a network in your SIMP automatically, right? So you are also entitled to receive a good income from the SIMP also. But I'm not talking about that income. I'm also not talking about the income that you are supposed to receive from the 12th to infinity. Of course, the network will go down below 11, but I'm not talking about the income. I'm just sharing with you and showing you the income from the first to the 11th alone. You'll receive 53,146,800 pesos. Is this income good or bad in Philippines? You can answer. You should know by you should know whether this income is a good earning in Philippines, or you need more. If you need more, ladies and gentlemen, you can always try to buy more packages. Now let's assume here, like for example, uh, well, this is 3 by 3 concept, right? You are earning 53 million. Let's assume 10% of this whole thing is going to work. Well, down the line, maybe fourth, fifth generation, sixth generation, many people they stop working, or they don't understand the duplication is not taking place as expected, right? So it's not working from certain levels. Fine. So let's say only 10% of this thing work. Okay, so you will still receive 5 million as a potential earning, if even if this plan 10% work in 3 by 3 concept. Ladies and gentlemen, now imagine you, instead of putting three people directly under you, you put buy three packages and buy and place it in the first generation, and then start putting lines under that, and let the members also duplicate. So instead of receiving this income, your income will be multiplied, not once, but depending on the number of packages that you are purchasing. So that is the beautiful. Now you can always put new packages in your first level, in your first generation, in your second generation. So first and second, it's your choice whether you want to put packages under you. From the third generation onwards, it has to be real new people. So in this case, the level 1 and level 2, you can take it. Or you want to put level 1 is your packages, and then level 2 onwards, new people, it's your choice. And if you do that and you teach people, many people also do that, right? And then you see your productivity is growing. And remember, it is an investment. That's what I'm talking about. I started with a simple concept, right? You have 8,000 and you want to invest. What are you going to do? Right? You want to earn something big. You want to buy a beautiful house. You want to show, show your freedom to your people. You want to make sure that your people achieves freedom. You want to see your kid rising high up in his life. You want to show your family the whole world. So many dreams you have in your mind, and you want to do a business. This is one business where you put in your money and you are guaranteed to see a substantial income. You are going to see an exponential income, and you're going to achieve all your dreams and even more. So, ladies and gentlemen, IOC is one stone targeting eight birds. It is an international package. Of course, it is not just in the Philippines. It is throughout the world. In some countries, of course, because of certain regulations and everything, but members are still joining from IOC from other countries. But most of the countries, the IOC is still there. So it's an international package. If you have a friend or family in other countries, well, you can always introduce them the IOC plan. So it's not that you can expand the IOC network in your own country. You can also expand IOC anywhere in the world, wherever IOC is functioning, it's happening. So introduce IOC in your, if it's your if, for example, if you're introducing IOC, if you're living in the Philippines, you're introducing IOC somebody in Thailand, and somebody is doing IOC there, you will receive the income coming from Thailand. Somebody in the States, United States is there, and somebody wants to do IOC under you, they can do it. So you can expand your business internationally through IOC, and it's very simple, it's very easy. As I've said earlier, there is no matching of pair is required. There is no maintenance. Seed stock for sale. Many people they say like, oh, 8,000 pesos. I want to start. I want to buy three packages. This concept is very good. I want to start with three packages. I want to put two more packages under me, because this is one time before I start new lines. What am I supposed to do? I just have 8,000 pesos. So I tell them, need not worry. Just start with 8,000. Get the products. Use it as a seed stock. The products that you receive, and push it down the market, sell it in the market, get the money back, and then buy the second package. Get the products, use it as seed stock once again. Go ahead and move the products in the market, get the money back, and buy the third package. Many people are doing this, and with just one package, they're able to multiply and make more number of packages and starting up IOC lines. Now, you receive from every package that you purchase, you receive points. PV is going to recognize you and is going to make you achieve new status in DXN marketing plan as well. One time, lifetime purchase, man. And of course, you can earn an exponential income even from one single level. And most importantly, you qualify for a free travel because you receive travel seminar points from every package. Other advantages, you can buy any mix of products. uh, First package, if you are a new member starting IOC for the first time, you can buy. There are certain choices because we have made it easier for you, and we are providing you with few beautiful packages. All the important and interesting products are in there, so you can just go ahead and buy that thing and start the business. But the second package onwards, you can buy any mix of products that you want. The package is affordable to most people, because if you have such big dreams, 8,000 is nothing compared to that. And you should always see the big picture, the the beautiful big picture, not just for you, but for your but for your family, not just for your family, but for your next of kin, because through all these things you are going to leave a legacy to the next generations to come. This is also going to help recruitment and bonus under the existing marketing plan, because you see, I've experienced this not once, not twice, but several times, that so many members from various companies, they are jumping into DXN because they have always been saying DXN is a beautiful company. It has beautiful products, amazing quality, they have super technology. The company is so honest, so sincere. They have been so astoundingly, they are successful throughout the world. But now they do have something which is going to lift up the bonus also very fast. So many members are waiting for that, because you see, there are a lot of networkers out there who want to see very fast income. Now, of course, a marketing plan, definitely you will see big income, but again, it starts with building your network. So gradually, in a matter of 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, you start to work hard, and then you will start to see Here you see income very fast because of the IOC. Now that is what people are very fascinated. They want to come in and they want to make use of everything and at the same time earn a fast income through IOC. So many members, so many networkers, not in like in a small numbers. They are coming in large numbers to DXN, jumping all together to make it big, and they all are reaching up to newer levels in the company. That is why you can see the growth in Peru. That is why you can see a large growth in Bolivia, in Mexico. Now coming up markets are United States, Colombia, and Panama, and very soon will be Argentina and Brazil. So they are not doing something else. They are doing the same thing what you also have, IOC. So all that is required is for you to understand, realize the potential, and do it. Okay, nothing should hold you back. So the IOC is also going to help you promote faster under the existing marketing plan, definitely, because all these package it carries large PV. So anybody buying IOC is also going to give PV, and that PV, large PV, is going to help you boost your status in your existing marketing plan as well. All right, so participation, as I showed you, members can buy any number of packages to develop new lines, but only two generations can be created under them. Third generation onwards, it should be real distributors with a membership number. That you can see the one in green are your own packages, but the third generation, the one in orange, are new people with their own membership listing. Now, one thing I want to specify over here is that you see Jane, Jake, and Christy joined under John 3. That is a package number 3. But when it comes to the existing marketing plan, the simplified and improved marketing plan, Jane, Jake, and Christy will be considered as 3 lines under and directly under John. So John 1, John 2, John 3 might be 3 packages and 3 levels in IOC, but in existing marketing plan, it is considered as 1 member. Okay, it is considered as 1 account. And Jane, Jake, and 3 will be considered as 3 lines directly under John. So always remember that. So as I said, members can buy any number of packages, but only 2 generations can be created. Third generation onwards, it has to be real new people with new membership code. The participation can also be like this. Okay, instead of many people, they say like, okay, if you put one below the other, the 3 in straight line, and downline also follow the same thing, same format. Very soon, the 11th generation is going to be exhausted, right? 3 by 3, 3. So 4 people join with 3 by 3 in straight line. The 11th generation is going to be exhausted. So the showing 3 is to show you the real potential of this plan, how powerful IOC is all about, just to make you understand. But if you want to place, you can place John 2 and 3 directly under you. And teach Jane, Jake, Christy also to do the same. That means they buy 3 and put the second and third directly under them. Now, in this case, you will not earn 30% from Jane, but you'll still earn 25%. But remember, there'll be a lot of packages in the first level to 11th level under the IOC plan. So you'll be receiving enormous income coming from these packages from the first to the 11th generation. So this is one strategy. Many people also do this, they join and they buy 5 more packages too. So they occupy the first generation, they occupy the second generation with 3 packages, and then put the new people in the third generation. This is also going to substantially increase their income and make them grow faster. Remember, buying these packages is a one-time lifetime. Of course, if they put the packages, they get the products, they can move the product, get the money back. But this position or this slot that they occupied here stays with them forever, right? It's going to leave a great legacy to the next of kin after you, because there is no monthly maintenance, there is no monthly qualification, there is no matching, there is no balancing. One time, lifetime. That's a beautiful concept. So try to understand this and try to see the future lying ahead of you. Now, first to 11, we have been talking about all this time. Now, the 12th to infinity, you will be receiving 1.5% in terms of profit sharing, which will be computed, every 6 months, you'll be receiving this profit sharing fund from the company. And this is from 12th to infinity. Okay, so Every packages that goes beyond you after you will be receiving checks coming from there. All right. How to sign up? Very simple. You if you have online system, you can always join through online system. If you don't have online system in your country, online system, what I'm talking about is DXN eWorld. If you have DXN eWorld already there, you can always join IOC through eWorld system. If you do not have it, and that is also a physical application. You can there are three ways. You can first, if you're joining for the first time, you have to always sign up the letter of intent. You have to you have to fill up the membership form. You have to sign up the letter of intent, and then you have to fill up the product order form. If you are already a DXN member and you've already participated with the IOC, you want to participate to join the second, to buy the second and third and fourth and whatever number of IOC that you want to buy, you just have to place the letter of intent and product order form. And you have to specify very clearly who is going to be the upcode. That means where exactly you want to place. If you do not say that, automatically the system is going to place the second IOC or third IOC or fourth IOC under the direct first one. So you have to say very clearly that you want to place my third IOC under the first one or the second one. So those things need to be, that's why you need a letter of intent to explain very clearly to the company where you want to be placed. If by any chance you miss it out, do not worry, let the company know. We will correct it and do the needful for you. All right. So as I was telling earlier, in Philippines, recently we had made it more simple and more easier for the new people who is participating in the IOC. The first package, they have few options. IOC package 1, package 2, package 3. Every package has beautiful, interesting, usable products. All right, so this is the package 1. I'm not going to the details. You will have more information from the local branch. You can always contact them. They'll be there to explain to you. You have IOC package 2 and IOC package 3. All right, so I think that's all with the IOC. I believe the explanation was simple and easy to understand. IOC, it's simple always. It's easy as always. And of course, it is IOC. So take advantage and join immediately if you haven't joined. All right, so that's all. The 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 session of IOC.
Sir, it's
Oh,
simple. It's
after you,
easy.
Juliet.
It's IOC. Thank you very much, sir. So today with us, our regional marketing director would like to say something.
All right.
So let me welcome our RMD,
Oh
Mr.
yeah.
Hi,
Kiyoshiki.
good morning.
Hi. Good morning, Mr. Shiki. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Good morning, Mr. Prajith. Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to learn IOC from you, especially when IOC is so well implemented in Latin America. It means a lot to us because in the past you have been in Philippines as the country manager. So it is very sentimental for the Philippine market to have you back with us to guide us with this especially very wonderful plan. And hopefully one day we can also be able to bring us to the next level. I myself also have learned a lot from your presentation today, where IOC needs no money maintenance, no matching, no qualification, and it also accumulates PV and DSI point. And it is very simple and very easy, and is IOC. Well, I think I make it the sequence a bit off,
That's
but
fine. That's
anyway,
fine.
IOC is also an investment to earn income and will multiply throughout your life. So it was very beautifully presented with so many successful stories and also legacy for generations, especially the what John, Jane, Jake, and Christy and Logan.
Yes.
It is very beautifully presented. Once again, thank you for accepting my invitation for this session and
Thank
having
you.
shared the success of IOC in Latin America, which is really amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I'm really honored. Thank you so much, Shiki. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So I think now Miss Juliet will have a Q&A session with you.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Right. Right.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Tioshiki, our regional marketing director, for that thank you message. And yes, we're looking at the comment box for the questions. So let me read some if we have some questions. We have some questions. Okay, while we are looking for some questions, another Crown Ambassador from the Philippines would like to greet you, Mr. Prajith. We also miss Tita Neng. This one is from Tita Neng. Hello, Mr. Prajith Pavithran. We are so honored to have you here in the Philippines, and I'm so grateful for this contribution. Your presence
Yeah,
is a gift indeed.
yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so
And
much, Daneng. And
I
this
f-
is also from Mr. Stat Savillano, another Crown Ambassador. Good morning, Mr. Tajit. Thank you for sharing your time and your expertise to DXN Philippines.
thank you. I'm so honored, and it feels like I'm coming back home. After 10 years. I mean, more than 10 years
Yes,
already.
yes. And this is also from our Senior Crown Diamond, Mr. June
Jun Sharma.
Shabno. Good morning, Sir Prajit. It is really interesting to earn more by doing IOC and encourage more of our group lines to do the same. Yes, we are so inspired by your great story about the fastest crown ambassador, Miss Alma Zaragoza. So
Mhm.
watch out for Philippines, Mr. Prajit.
Of course. I know. I,
Thank you
I have.
for that
I've
wonderful
been in
learning.
Philippines. I've been in Philippines, and I know the power of Philippines. So it's just like it's a matter of time, and Philippines is going to beat everybody out. I know that. Uh,
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
So we have
So
here one question. This is from is that okay? Let me read some of the question. This is from Miss Ruth Tamales. So Mr. Prajit mentioned, can the IOC unit be corrected on placement once they have been processed?
yeah, there are some things that can be done. There are some things that cannot be done. For example, like if you have the first IOC uh, and the second IOC, the third IOC, and you did not specify the third IOC who should be applying. So automatically it goes down to the first one. All right. So, but technically you want the third IOC to be put under the second one, something like that actually. So those are all things you can always request to the company, and the request will be forwarded to IBD, and IBD can look into that. There are the things the the I receive a lot of concerns from members. When uh, the placements of the downlines, they do not specify the upcode very clearly. We want the downlines joining IOC by themselves. They want we want a specific I code to be given to them, but instead, even after giving the I code, they do not specify the I code very clearly, but they just put the name. So automatically, what happens is that when they join, they go to the original up code. That is me. I want it to be under my second or third or fourth IOC. So those and all things can be always requested to the company, and company whichever is like fair enough. We can always work it out. All right. So if you have certain corrections to be made, you present it to your local management, explain to them, and ask them to present to the IBD. And as long as it's justified and it's fair enough, company can consider it. Should be a problem, because many people do a lot of errors without knowledge, with ignorance. So it's important to understand the concept very clearly and do it. All right. And if there are honest mistakes that we come across, definitely we can work it out for you. All right. Yeah, Juliet. Juliet, you have to unmute yourself.
Naka-unmute ako. Hello. Thank you,
Yes,
sir,
guy.
for that clarification.
All right.
So, yes, you can still request from the company. So, if that happens here in the Philippines, so you can also request that so that we can correct whoever would be the upline or the generation or the level.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for that. Some more
Right.
questions? Oh, we also missed this person. From Mr. Teo Hang Ching. This is a
Ah,
message, sir. Good morning, Mr. Prajit. Thanks for the wonderful sharing. You have shown the power of IOC.
Mr. Theo happens to be one of my mentor in DXN, so who has shown me lot so it's a mutual thing when it comes to Mr. Theo. He thanks me and I thank him too. All right.
Yes. Yes, sir. Mr. Theo, you are very correct. The power of the IOC.
I know. All right, Juliet.
If a
Okay, yeah.
member online registration will invest IOC, what will be the code to be followed?
If a member online registration will invest IOC, what will be the code to be followed? Now, if a member who is already a DXN member in the SIMP and wants to join IOC online, the whatever is the membership code that he has, he'll be automatically assigned an IOC code, which will end with 0101. Right? That's the IOC. The last 01 it denotes the number of IOC has purchased. So in this case, he's buying the first IOC package. It'll be 01. Okay. So do not worry on that. Just join, and automatically the system is going to assign you a code. All right. The second IOC onwards, it's going to be 0102. All right. Third onward package onwards is 0003. So first one you don't have to worry, but second one will be of course under 01. The third package will be a choice for you where exactly you want to place it. The choice is yours. So you understand the plan. You have to strategize yourself, see how better you can maximize your income. What is the strategy? What is the structure you want to follow? So accordingly you can place it. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Next question, please.
So the next question, we have some more questions. So this one is from Safia Ibrahim. I have, okay, from Malaysia. Now I have implemented my IOC group up to third generation. Now, can my future new IOC downline buy IOC in the Philippines and collect the goods in Malaysia?
Actually, if you want to buy IOC, if you are based in Malaysia, you better buy IOC in Malaysia. If you're based in Philippines, if your downline is based in Philippines, buy the IOC in Philippines. Okay, so you pay if you are future IOC downline by IOC in the Philippines and collect the goods in Malaysia. I mean, I don't understand why there is need for you to join in the Philippines and collect the goods in Malaysia. You can always get the products in Philippines itself. Or if you want to join them in Malaysia, you can join them and get the products in Malaysia because both countries have. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If I'm not mistaken, in Malaysia they have not implemented IOC. Yes. So in this case, I think yeah. In this case, what they can do. I'm sorry. Let me retract my statement here. What they can do is if they're visiting the Philippines, definitely they can buy and purchase the IOC and get the products from Philippines itself. All right. Malaysia, if I'm not mistaken, we have a lot of Malaysian members who goes to Singapore to get their IOC purchase as well. So if you have like a Philippine members going down to Philippines, definitely they can buy it from Philippines itself. All right. Or
Okay,
the better way is that please write to your local branch office, explain the situation to them, and check with them and discuss with them, and what is the best way out, and hopefully they can be able to guide you very well. Okay, so local country managers, the regional marketing director can be able to look into the concerns and can help you whatever is the best way logistically possible for you and for the business as well. They can help you out. Okay, so you present your matter in writing and they can guide you.
okay, thank you, sir. So, some more question from Miss Elvira Liberato. Good morning, DXN, watching from California.
California.
Yes,
Uh, yeah, we are in the same time zones now.
yes, I was about to register here in California, but they asked for my tax code.
Yeah, yeah,
Does
yeah.
it mean that I have to pay more taxes for buying IOC?
Actually, in the USA, it is $270. Everywhere in the USA, we follow the same thing because the taxes are additional to this thing. So when you buy products, you have to pay additional taxes. That is as per the norms of the country. Right? Just like you buy products in the Walmart, you have to pay taxes additional. You buy products from the Target, you pay taxes additional. Same way you buy products from DXN, you have to pay taxes additional. That is as per the norm set by the IRS here in the United States. All right. Yeah, and the social security number that is being asked is basically it's mandated by the IRS to the company. All right, so that is in order for us to pay you the bonus, we have to keep track of your social security number, the tax number, which is of course very strictly confidential, and of course we'll ensure that everything is done in the best interest of the distributor working for the company. So nothing to worry about that.
Okay, thank you, sir. So, some more questions? Okay, think there are no more question, I guess.
All right, all right.
It's all clear. Thank you, sir. So, we'll be reading some more greetings from our viewers. This one is from our Crown Ambassador, Mr. Stack Savillano. Hang Ching Teo, great to hear from you all. To see you, Mr. Prajith, in this forum is a great motivation for the XN Philippines. Thank you for your
Thank you,
continuous guidance.
thank you. Appreciate it.
From Mr. Tioshiki, yes, there is no IOC in Malaysia. Usually, a Malaysia member will go to the Singapore to purchase it. Okay, so
That's
this is
what.
the answer to the question a while ago.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Shiki, for that answer. And this is from Dexy Alemania. Good morning, Sir Prajit. How much is the IOC in Mexico? Some more
In Mexico, it's 3,500 Mexican pesos.
Mm-hmm.
3,500 Mexican pesos is the IOC value in Mexico. All
So
right.
in dollars, we're doing
Yeah,
the
in
math.
yeah. No, in USA it's $270. In Canada it's $280.
I see. Okay. Okay,
All
some
right.
more.
So yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
So a lot of people miss you, sir. So
Yeah.
they still have some more great things. So this is from Miss Tata Adelano
Yeah.
of
Yeah. Of course.
Zamboanga. Thank you so much, Sir Prajit and Miss Juliet, for reading
Yeah.
Star Diamond
Zamboanga.
Elvira Quest from California. God bless us all.
Right. God bless you too. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think have any questions, you can always ask them to write to you, and we can individually always reply to their queries. Okay. Anytime.
Yes, sir. Thank you again, Mr. Prajit Pavithran. Another virtual clap to our
Thank you.
guest.
Thank you,
This is
and
very special session with you. Thank you so much, sir, for
thank you,
this
and wish you
time.
all the very best.
And
All right.
yes, it's morning here, but it's nighttime at your place.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you. Yeah, and wish you all the very best. Okay, and God bless everybody. See you all at the top.
See you. Bye, sir. Thanks everyone for watching. So I hope naliwanagan na po tayo doon sa ating pang-ibang mga katanungan regarding the IOC or the icing on the cake. So let us all maximize the benefit of the two, the SIMP and then the IOC. It's lasting income if we will all work on it together. So remember, mas masarap po yung cake pag meron pong icing. Mas maganda po yung negosyo pag dalawa po yung sources na pinagkukuhaan po natin. So I hope naging malinaw na po yan sa ating pong lahat at abangan po natin ang iba pong mga session about this icing on the cake. Marami pa po tayong mga magagandang programa na ihahain po sa inyo tuwing alas 3 ng umaga. It so happened that we have it at 10 a.m. because of our guest speaker is from another part of the world. So thank you everyone for watching. Thanks for all your beautiful messages and greetings. Thank you also to our Regional Marketing Director, Mr. Tioshiki. Thanks sa lahat ng mga nanood at bumati. Maraming salamat. Thank you also, Mr. Teo Hangching. Thank you also for being with us today. And to the rest of our Crown Diamonds and Crown Ambassador and Service Center Director. So yun lang po. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ito pong muli ang inyong Sales and Training Manager, Miss Juliet Tugano. Bye everyone.